you seen from? I know they're kind of different. You know, Vance is maybe more middle and Regan's more outside. But Coach Campbell said they were fighting and coming into camp to be the third linebacker. What have you seen from them?
Well, we've played a number of guys. I know certainly the main question will be who's replacing Joel Lanning and who's playing the middle linebacker spot right now and those things. And up through today, we've played 6 different guys at the middle linebacker spot. So really trying to figure out who that's going to be. Today it was more narrowed down to 3 guys that really took all of those reps in there today. So we're starting to narrow it down. There's still certainly not a bona fide starter in there. We think we have it down to 3 guys at this point, and we're still working other guys. So, but right now there would be 3 guys emerging there. Orion Vance would be one of them for sure. Mike Rose would be another guy, and Bobby McMillan. So those 3 guys took really all the Mike reps today.
For a guy like Mike Rose to be a true freshman and be in the 3 that are emerging, what's he done to do that?
Plays really fast, understands things really well, has a high football IQ, really sharp guy, and plays really hard.
What did he? So, what kind of reps did you guys give him in the scrimmage to maybe test him?
We gave him really the same thing, and we played a number of guys in the scrimmage at Mike too, but we gave him reps against the 2s and 3s. He was our one guy that graded out. The only thing we weren't sure of coming out of the scrimmage is how he would do against 1s and 2s consistently. He's probably wouldn't have graded out today overall based on that, but certainly made a couple of really, really good plays today. So his stock didn't drop today by any stretch based on going against some of the 1s and things like that.
Do you feel like your depth's pretty good there, especially since you had 6 guys and narrowed to 3, and you probably feel pretty good about those 3 guys mixing and matching?
I don't think you ever feel great about your depth no matter what, especially in that kind of position, as physical as it is. Our depth is better from top to bottom at all 3 of our linebacker spots. It really is. And really pleased with the progress that all of the guys are making, and our seniors are doing a really good job. So starting with Willie Harvey and Regan Northrup, those 2 guys are doing a really good job with the younger guys. And I think really Mike Rose's ability to really make plays and understand things that get lined up is a credit to those guys that have worked with him through the summer and helped him with things off the field as well. So they're to be credited for that too.
What's been Orion's progress from the spring to especially now?
I think he understands what we're doing better. Naturally, he's getting more reps, so he's physically getting more reps that way. He's not a first-time guy at this point. Coming through a spring, and at this point where we are through however many practices it is at this point, I guess. But no, there's still things he needs to work on. He's a big physical guy. I think the thing we've noticed more now than we did in the spring is the condition that he's in. He's in better shape. His body is different, so that's helped him.
Is it strictly a battle for the middle spot, or is it a battle to find the third linebacker?
It's certainly a battle. If we played tomorrow, I don't know who we would run out there. It would have to be a head coach decision right now, who he felt comfortable with. I don't know who it would be coming off of this, where we are right now. So it certainly is up in the air. It is a fight for who's going to be that first guy.
But you won't ever want to move like a Willie or someone inside you?
Right now we wouldn't. No, Willie's certainly our starter at Sam. He has played some in there, even in camp. He has, but Willie is our starter at Sam. Marcel is our starter at Will right now. Those are the 2 guys we know that would run out there in those positions September 1st.
What did you anticipate it going like this for the middle linebacker, or did you anticipate having somebody narrowed down even to 1?
Yeah, really good question. Coming out of the spring, with who we had in there, Bobby was injured. He didn't go through spring at all. We have moved Tymar over to the Will linebacker spot. So really through the spring it would have been Orion, Tymar, Bobby not being there. and then Willie and Regan both played in there in the spring. So, you know, I guess it's a different competition now. Bobby's back, Mike Rose is here, so it's really a 180 from where we were in the spring. But coming out of the spring from that group that practiced, Orion did emerge and was the leader, you know, coming out of spring football. Yes.
You guys have really stepped up as seniors in this program the last couple of years and had their best year by far. Do you think Willie's capable of doing that this year?
To this point, he's done that. He had his best spring. He's currently having his best camp since we've been here. Really encouraging for us, encouraging for him, encouraging for the defense, encouraging for our entire team. So, and I think you could start to see that in my mind through the spring, just with each day and all the way through. He was a consistent and steady guy for us, which certainly is a credit to him, his work ethic, and what he's done and put himself in this position, really. So he's having a really good camp. He really is, John, and we're certainly pleased with him. He's doing a really good job, like I said, with the younger guys too, and hopefully he can continue, you know, to progress through to the opener and on through the rest of the season for sure.
What's the key for Marcel to kind of keep trending and building on what he did last year?
Absolutely. Well, you know, we're, as you always are, a returning starter. You expect a lot from those guys. He is a leader for us on the field. He is a leader off the field for us. You hope he can make every single play that he made last fall, and then maybe one or two more, and that'd be a really good year, you know.
You mentioned Tymar moving in the spring.
Yeah.
What went into that decision, and I guess what's his role coming up this year?
Sure. Well, you know, again, we were, you know, once you get through spring, you're always evaluating, hey, where are we? How did these guys do? You know, you've got a new set of guys coming in. We're in a different spot, you know, this year than we've really ever been with three guys, you know, coming into the linebacker spot here at one time. So it was really a function of that. Where are guys' best spot right now? Where can they hopefully have their best success in order to help the team out, and then we can move forward from there. And that's really a function of why we've shifted some guys for sure.
When you were recruiting Rose, was there a thought that, wow, maybe this is a guy that can come and compete right away as a true, you know, in that spot, or was it maybe
sure
we just like his talent?
Yeah, I think that's always really difficult to determine because you're watching guys. It's relative video, obviously. They're playing against like guys, you know, but they're not playing against Big 12 guys naturally. So the one thing that stood out with Mike, we got a chance to see him live when we went over to play Akron. We got a chance to see him play live that night, and I've never seen anybody live play that hard every single play, and it has carried over to here too. So that was the one thing you knew gave the guy a chance, that he was going to play hard every single play. And he's even bigger and stronger than he was, you know, back, you know, a year ago. So had a really good summer here, and is developing physically. So, yeah.
Where have you seen the most growth from Willie?
I think he's, you know, we ask him to do a lot of things naturally at his position, and we ask a lot of him certainly last year too. So. I think the one thing that he's done, I feel like he's in better shape where the guy doesn't have to come off the field. He's really healthy. You know, as we all know, he's battled some injuries here and there that have just a function of having an injury that have kind of nagged. He's not there now, knock on wood, and we certainly all hope he doesn't get there. But I think that's a different. He's a healthy, mentally and physically going after every day Willie Harvey, and it's really fun right now.
What does it say about Bobby to come off of being hurt and get himself right back in position to compete for that spot?
For sure, and you never know how they're going to react coming back to an injury. But you know, through the spring, we knew as he was progressing that he was really ahead of schedule, and that's naturally encouraging as you're keeping track of guys and they're going through all of their therapy and things like that. So. You know, he has been a really good player for us on special teams, a guy we've counted on to be a four-phase guy on special teams, and he is kind of, and Mark Coberly will tell you this. Sometimes guys come off of injuries in better shape than they were before they happened, and that's happened for Bobby. So it's helped him. So.